What's up? We're at podcast number 2 today.
Sweet.
Man, we have a new setup. We can go live.
We like it.
We have a really state-of-the-art facility now. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Micah, our producer, was telling me earlier that he had a guy in helping him set all this up. And Micah, it was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s podcast?
Yes.
Was that right?
Yeah.
I don't hear you in my... Just kidding. But we have a really cool setup. We have multiple cameras, multiple feeds, reads into a hub, and now we're going to start pushing out content. And I'm on the air now with a young man named Seth.
What's up?
What's your last name?
Kindley.
Seth Kindley.
Yes, sir.
And you have a very, very country accent.
Maybe.
How old are you?
19.
He's 19 years old. His name is Seth, and I'm very impressed by this individual. He is a young man that is ambitious, driven. I think, from what I'm seeing, comes from a very good family. And he was out hunting on our property with my son, and we sat in the kitchen and started talking. And what did you ask me?
All sorts of stuff.
Tell me what you asked me. One question. Remember one?
I'm trying to think.
Investing.
That is right.
What did you say?
What should I do to invest?
And what did I say?
Delete people out of my phone.
No, that's not. I did say that.
You did say that.
But what did I say about investing? I said it's important for you to build credit.
Yes, sir.
Right. What else did I say?
Plant seeds.
Okay. Plant seeds for what?
Growth.
Okay. Do you plant a seed to eat the next day, or do you plan it to eat it later down the road?
Later down the road.
Okay. You got to water it. You got to nurture it. If you plant 10 plants, how many will grow?
4.
You want 4 to grow, to be very big, to be very prosperous. Plan on 6 dying. I did say that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when people ask me investment questions at 19 years old, you need to think you're not getting on an app playing a video game, and you're not going to Vegas and like gambling. Okay. A lot of what the younger, your generation, 16, 19, 20, they grew up in the wild, wild west of gambling on the stock market, right? And it's not fundamentally sound like it used to be. COVID kind of ruined that a little bit.
Yep.
And the GameStop, everybody was like, oh,
Higher volatility.
yeah, it's just crazy. The Bitcoin, all the stupid stuff. Find companies that you are going to buy, like the Warren Buffett model. If you use Apple computers and Apple phones and you think you're going to be using Apple stuff 10 years from now, put $100. Just throw $100 in Apple, okay? If you like Coca-Cola, like we talked about Coca-Cola, and I said, all right, well, how many companies does Coca-Cola own? Are you still going to be drinking soft drinks? Are you still going to be drinking Gatorade? Are you still going to be drinking it? Yep, put $100 in it. Now, AT&T is a cell phone provider. Do you think that they're going to be selling cell phones and selling cell phone services 10, 20 years from now? Yeah, put $100 in it. Like Duke Energy. We buy our energy from Duke Power. We get a power bill, right? Do you think power bills are going to get more or less? They're going to go
More.
They're going to go up, right? Put $100 in it. So these are all the seeds that I'm talking about as far as investing. So I'm here, this 19-year-old kid. I'm like, normally 19-year-old kids are like, hey man, what kind of gun you got, man? I'm shooting out here with your son, and I drive a diesel truck, and then I got a Mustang, and you got a Mustang, and then they're talking about all the fun, cool stuff. No, this kid comes over and says, yeah, if you wanted to look at investing, 19 years old, you ask me a question like that, I'm like, who the hell is this little kid, right? Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Seth from Mount Pleasant.
Okay.
Do HVAC work.
Okay, no, go back a little bit. Take a deep breath. When you were young, you're from Mount Pleasant, which is a little town outside of, in between Albemarle and like Concord,
Yes, sir.
right? High school.
Yes, sir.
And did you graduate high school?
I did.
Did you like school?
I love school.
You really? Fucking kid, really? What's wrong with you? Did your parents drop you on your head when you were young?
Probably.
I wish mine would have. I wish they would have gone, boom, boom. I got to quit hitting the table because it messed up the mic. But anyway, if they would have bumped me on my head, I probably would have got a brain. No, that's impressive. When did you know you liked school?
Probably, I'm going to say middle school. It's when I started liking school.
What'd you like about it?
The social aspect.
Social. You didn't like
Yeah.
learning, but you like social.
I didn't like learning.
But you like social.
I do.
Okay. What do you like about it?
Making new friends, meeting people, talking to people.
This kid's got the secret of life already. It's success. This is success. What you just said right there is a secret. It's a success. It's networking, building
Relationships. Gee,
We
I'm sensing a pattern here, Mike.
Wow. It's cool. No, that's great. So in school, what did you do really well at?
It's hard to say.
Math?
Math was mostly.
You did good?
I did.
Right on. Love it. And what about your parents? What do they do?
My dad, well, both of them have worked in retail their whole lives, so neither of them went to college, didn't do anything but work in retail, and
But they provided a home.
very good.
You
and
didn't go without anything.
correct.
They loved you.
Correct.
They cared for you. What time do you get up in the morning?
Normally like 6.
6 a.m. 19. Who taught you how to get up early?
My dad.
And what did he tell you? How did he teach you? Walk me through what your dad did.
I've watched him every single day growing up. Man gets up at 5 in the morning and goes to the gym every single morning, and kind of taught me get up. And he's always told me if you don't get up early, you waste your day. So
Mike's heart just fluttered.
I've been getting up all my life, 5 o'clock, going to the gym.
Yep.
I'm at the gym. You can count on me at 6 a.m., 6:15. I'm at the gym.
Yep.
Yep. These muscles were bought and paid for 30 years ago. They're just in maintenance mode now. So that's good. So you get up early. Did your dad wake you up, or did you just start getting up
he woke me up for a little while, then it started just
naturally?
becoming.
You go to bed pretty early,
I do.
before midnight?
Very early.
You got a girlfriend?
I do.
Yep. Yeah. Big girl, right?
No.
Oh my God.
No, I was messing with him. The only reason I'm saying that is I saw a picture. We're actually friends on either, was it Facebook or Instagram?
I think both of them.
Is it? I saw a picture. I was like, who is this beautiful young lady? And I think when he was with me, I said, is that your girlfriend? I goes, God, I'm sorry, man. She's so ugly. I was like, she's beautiful. She's out of your league.
Oh.
Like, out of your league.
Yes.
You must have a really good sense of humor.
I try.
It's got to be the sense of humor. 'Cause, I mean, one thing girls tell me, attractive girls, like I've asked very attractive women, I'm like, so what do you like in a man? Sense of humor. It's big.
If you can make someone laugh, it gives you a leg up on
It
everybody
does,
else.
Right? So I was talking to my son, Camden. You know Camden?
Yes, sir.
Big boy. Attractive, big boy, intimidating, but gentle giant. He's got a cute little girlfriend. You meet her?
Not yet.
Mabry. She's like 5 foot, 100 and whatever. She's a little petite little thing, dances. Very cute, very attractive, very spunky. And I looked at Camden and I said, how did you and Mabry kind of... I told her a joke, Dad. I was like, you did? He's like, yeah. And then she liked me. I was like, just proved my point.
That's all it takes.
Just a little bit of humor. How'd you meet your girlfriend?
Through some friends, and went to Top Golf one night, and it was
Together
done.
since.
So she go to school with you?
She did not.
Where'd she go to school?
Central Cabarrus.
And you went to Top Golf and she was there?
Well, we went together, but
You invited her?
yes, sir.
Oh. Hey, you want to go Top Golf? Yeah. You like golf?
Eh.
Yeah, I agree. Hunting. Who got you into hunting?
My brother-in-law.
Have you shot a big deer yet?
No,
You haven't?
not a big deer.
Did you see Colby's got a good one?
I did.
That's not bad. It's the first time I think he's got a real big one. So getting up early, sitting in the stand, you know, shooting some deer seems to be fun. So anyway, take me from high school. What were you thinking? You know, I'm not going to college. When did that happen?
Well, high school, it was I'm going to college, I'm going to nursing school.
Nursing school.
Yes,
We
sir.
just had a nurse on. What is up with all
Mhm.
this nursing shit?
So my sister was a nurse, and when she did it, came out right whenever they were making stupid money.
They were making stupid money.
And so I was like, I'll do it. And did a semester, and was
Wasn't
like,
for you.
this is not for me.
Okay.
So then from there, it was like, what do I do with my life? And found the trades, and
How did you find what you're doing now?
it kind of found me, in all honesty.
Tell me that story.
I was pretty lost, no idea what to do, and I saw a job opening for it. And
Where'd you see the job opening?
it was on, I think it was on Facebook.
Job opening was on Facebook.
Yep, like
Okay.
an ad for
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And
What was the company?
Morris Jenkins.
Okay. What were they looking for?
People with no experience that wanted to get into HVAC.
Okay. What did they promise you?
Full-time job, paid internship, and good benefits. And
On your interview, when you called them, did you send an email or did you call them?
I think I sent an email.
You sent an email.
Yes, sir.
Did you have an application?
I did.
So they filled out an application.
Yes, sir.
Did they call you
They did.
for an interview?
Yes, sir.
Who did you interview with?
Two of the supervisors.
Okay. Do you remember them?
I do.
What are the names?
Randy and Evan.
Randy and Evan. Okay. How long have they been there?
Long time.
Long time. Got it. What were the questions they were asking you?
One of the ones that stands out was what's the difference in fair and equal?
That is a great question.
Really?
That is a fantastic question.
Garrett,
Because there is no wrong answer.
answer yours.
What's the difference between fair and equal? Fair is always making sure that the other person gets taken care of. Equal is making sure that you get taken care of.
I love that. That's money. You need to patent that one. Micah, that's the name of this podcast.
The difference between fair and equal?
Yeah, I like it. No, it's a good one. See, this is why we do podcasts. I just learned something from you.
Yes, sir.
Walk me through the other interview question.
We got to find out what his answer was.
Oh,
I mean,
he didn't
really?
answer. I can already tell he didn't answer.
At least not as eloquently as I just did.
He didn't know what the fuck to say. He was over there, oh.
Correct.
Oh.
So
Tell me you answered.
I did answer.
What'd you say?
I think it was something like fair is treating people how they deserve. Equal is, I don't even remember, to be honest. I probably made up something.
But did you believe it?
I did.
See,
It was good.
That's what matters.
Like, it was really good.
The thing is, you believed what you were saying.
Yes, sir.
And if you believe what you're saying and it's authentic, then it's genuine.
Yes, sir.
Then it's a real answer. It's not made up. It's not fake. Good. What other question? Come on, remember. You got to remember something else.
I can't really remember anything.
They had to ask you.
How long have you worked there?
I've worked there since April.
Okay, so this is relatively recent.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So almost a year. So about 9 months, 8 months.
Almost 8 months.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're still in the internship?
I'm not. I'm out of it now.
How long's the internship?
It was 10 weeks,
10 weeks.
Yes,
What,
sir.
it's like boot camp?
pretty much.
What'd you do?
Bunch of work.
Like, what's a bunch of work?
So we did Monday through Thursday in the classroom, and then
In the classroom?
Yes, sir.
Monday through Thursday?
Yes, sir.
What was the things you were studying?
All stuff about HVAC,
What's all stuff? Gotta be details, man.
refrigerant,
Okay.
EPA.
What's the difference between this refrigerant, that refrigerant, R31, R12?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you learned about the equipment.
Yes, sir.
Got it. What it can do, what it can't do. Load.
Yes, sir.
So about tons.
Yes, sir.
Sears.
Yes,
You
sir.
learned about all that, right?
How you know about all this?
I'm smart. I am what you call worldly. I have a lot of worldly knowledge about a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Bless you.
Pardon me. Thank you.
Or Gesundheit or whatever the hell they call it, you know. But no, it's just a lot of different things over life. Like when you do a house and build a house and you get a replacement unit, you get another replacement unit. You just learn. You ask questions from the people that are coming to put this unit in. And I had a friend of mine that did HVAC. He built a company and sold it. And he's a good friend of mine now. He actually works for Train. So just common knowledge. But so you were in classroom Monday through Thursday. When did you go to the field?
Went into the field late June. And
Late June.
Yes, sir.
Cool. And what was the first thing that you were doing?
First call I went on was awful, and then it's just all maintenance.
What was awful about it? You still remember it today?
I do.
It's your first, like buying your first car.
Yep.
It's like your first date. It's
Exactly.
your first date with a real job out in the real
Correct.
field. Tell me about it.
Mad homeowners.
Mad homeowners.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what were they mad about?
Wasn't working.
And they bought the unit from.
They did, brand new.
They bought it brand new. How long did they own it?
I think like a couple months.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And it was hot.
It was.
And they were burning up.
Correct.
And they paid a lot of money.
Yes, sir.
Like 12 grand for.
Yes, sir.
I know. Okay.
Yep.
So they paid all this money. Now shit don't work.
Yep.
What was wrong?
I don't know.
Capacitor, compressor.
I think his answer was, oh my God, I couldn't get my. What was wrong? I don't know.
I really don't know.
So who was there to fix it?
Called out one of the other guys.
You went there by yourself?
Yes, sir.
Get out. 19-year-old kids going to repair. I'd be pissed. I'd be fucking pissed.
Oh, they were.
I'd be mad as shit.
Yep.
Garrett, no disrespect to Seth, but this little baby face son of a bitch walked up at my freaking house when I've got no AC and I just slept through the night at fucking 80 degrees, sweating my
Yeah.
balls off. No. I would be going nuts.
A lot of people do.
Wow. Well, it's nothing like breaking your cherry. It can
Guess
only
so.
get better from there. Maybe that was part of their like schooling. This is their school. Nah, we got a really mean customer. This is all right. Seth, you're up.
Low man,
Hey.
you're up.
Micah, that's part of the hazing tactic. Morris Jenkins got it dialed in, bro. You know, they go through hazing the first day.
Right.
And the thing is, then if you stay, they're like, all right, well, Seth's got some kahunas over here. We're ready to. How'd you feel? Like, what did you do? Just called somebody else?
Well, I went out there and I was like, I suck at this job. I was like, there's no way I can do this every day. And then I started calling people. They were like, it's not normal. You're fine. You're doing good. So, yeah, kind of put myself in a hole on that one and then
Okay.
had to dig myself out the
Where was
rest of
this
the day.
home? Where was this home?
I think like East Charlotte.
Nice neighborhood?
No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah.
Kind of an older home.
Correct.
Bought a new unit.
Yes.
Spent more money than they probably had.
Correct.
Got it. I'd still be pissed.
Yeah, I would too.
Comfort's expensive.
AC is expensive. Knowledge is expensive.
Yes, it is.
Knowledge. So remember that, Seth. It's not the equipment that's expensive. It's the knowledge that you learned on how to put it in. And here's the bullshit about HVAC that I can't stand. I think I could switch a unit. I think I could like take a unit out and put a new unit in. I think I could.
Probably could.
I really think I could. Okay. I mean, it's not that hard. You change parts. If it's already in, it's already working, and then it quit working, I could take an old unit out, put a new unit in. That I think I could do, right? There's enough YouTube videos out there. I'm sure I could do it. But the problem is they require you to have this bullshit license to go buy the equipment. That's like bullshit. What if I just like want to replace a part of my car? Oh no, I gotta have a license. I gotta be a licensed mechanic
Yeah.
to go work on my car. I can't be a licensed homeowner. It's my home. If I screw it up, I'm gonna be the one screwing it up. Am I right?
It makes sense.
I mean, seriously. Why can't I fix the shit in my own home? It's my house. If I screw it up, I'm gonna have to pay somebody to fix it, just like everything else, right?
Well, I think it comes back down to insurance.
Wow, if my AC don't work, I mean, what am I gonna do? Blow the house up?
You could.
I could.
Well,
I mean, if it's heat, you could.
Oh, gas, natural
Yeah.
gas. That's
so,
true.
I mean, I guess it's more of an insurance
We
kind
just
of
cut
thing.
off the gas valve at the very street. Boom, there's no gas coming to the house. Like,
Well, not everybody has common sense, Mike.
that is true. Google. What's the first step to changing an AC unit?
18 minutes.
Turn gas off at the street. Got it. Check. You know, it's all good. It's a checklist, right? So you worked there for 10 weeks. You went on this crazy call. Did you get the house? Did they get it fixed?
Oh, yeah.
They fixed it.
Yes, sir.
Somebody came out. You don't know what they did to fix it. You left and turned it over to somebody else.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah.
it's almost like the poker game. You know, when they're passing it. You never seen poker?
No.
Handing over the table.
Yeah, so they
Yep.
go and they leave and now they pass it on to the next guy. You'll see when you get older, but it's all good.
He is only 19. He can't go to a poker table yet.
Well, you know, they have it on TV now. You know, they watch that stuff on TV. Anyway, so what was your next job after you went on the second call?
It was just routine. Just go out there, do a maintenance.
So they put you in a van by yourself
Yes, sir.
with no one else.
Yes, sir.
Not mentoring you.
Correct.
After 10 weeks in a classroom.
Yes, sir.
And you never went in the field with anybody else ever.
We did for 2 weeks at the end. We did a ride-along week and worked for 2 weeks with a experienced tech and then went out on our own.
So what was your starting pay?
19,
Not bad. What, you got paid more now?
mid-20 now.
$1. So you're in school.
But he's not even been doing it for a year. I mean, that's $1 raise is.
I know, but they do an internship, right?
Yes, sir.
And that was a paid internship.
Yes, sir.
That's badass. Did you have to sign like a non-compete?
Sure did.
How long?
A year.
Oh, that's it?
Not
That's
too
not
bad.
bad.
Well, they probably figure by the time you go through the training program, they're gonna get you on jobs that you actually enjoy doing.
Correct.
Oh, they're going to pay for this training after one unit. He sells one unit and fixes one unit. He doesn't make money.
20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So take me through the next job and the next job. Do you actually like doing what you're doing
I
now?
do. I love it.
You do?
Thing I love most is meeting people every day. I meet 4 new people that I've never met before and build
Oh.
relationships with them.
Look at this kid, 19. That's why I want him on the podcast. It's amazing. So if you were to talk to another 19-year-old friend, what would you tell him? Get off your ass. Wake up early.
Pretty much.
Do you hang out with kids that don't do what you do?
No.
Colby's a badass.
Yes.
You're a badass.
I think so.
I mean, I'm not just saying this because my son's a fucking badass. Like, he hustles and makes money and just grinds every day. He works like he's got 10 people stealing the plate out from under him.
He does.
It's incredible. But you watched your dad,
Yes, sir.
and you're now doing habits like your dad.
Yes, sir.
Do you think my son is doing habits like me?
Yes.
Exactly. Moral of the story of this podcast: kids are influenced at a very early age on habits that are created at home. Am I not right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Quit saying sir. Stop saying sir. We're friends. So just remember, it's like, think of the military. I have a friend that did that. I did this for years when I'm Southern too. So when I was in New York working, I could have said yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. And they hate that shit. So just think about this. It's good to say yes sir once at the very beginning. Think
To show reverence.
Think of the military. Okay. Military. At ease, soldier. Okay, now we can speak freely. The very first engagement, yes sir is cool. After that, at ease.
Got it.
Make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Good catch.
Got it. So, good habits. How do you tell young people to create good habits that don't have them?
I don't really know. It's kind of hard seeing a lot of my friends because they just wake up and do nothing every day and
Parents enable them.
expect other people to pay for everything. And I don't know. I wasn't raised that way.
Are you distancing yourself from them?
I am.
Are you learning to basically say, I don't want to, you're not returning phone calls and say, I don't want to hang out with that guy.
Correct.
He's smoking pot.
Yes.
He's drinking now. This kid's over here going down a path that I don't want to go down.
Yep.
Good for you. That's the thing I want everyone to understand. I have a 19-year-old young man that's ambitious, driven. Now, how many other heating and air conditioning companies do what Morse Jenkins does, this internship thing, or is this something new to them? Or are they the only ones doing it?
As far as I can find, they're the only ones doing it. So.
Paid internship. You were lost. Didn't
Yes,
know
sir.
where to go. You went to nursing school. Thought college was going to be your route. Thought nursing was going to be what you're doing. You found a Facebook ad on this and applied for it. They called you in and you interviewed. You went on a crazy first job, which is crazy. So you didn't quit. You thought you were doing a bad job. Then all of a sudden you're learning and you're adapting and you like people and you like being social and building networks. And it reminds you of school. So you're still engaging.
Yes, sir.
Right? That's incredible. So how long are you thinking you're going to stay at Morse Jenkins? A couple years? How do you make more money at Morse Jenkins?
Keep moving up.
What's next up?
Go to COD instead of maintenance, which is
what's a COD?
call on demand. It's the techs that come out and repair and do that all day long.
How long before you get that?
Couple years.
How fast can you get it? Like, if you wanted it right now and you say, hey, boss man, I want to be this guy and I want to be there now, how do I get there?
Probably. What's next year? 2025?
Yep.
Probably 2026.
Okay. Do you tell them that you want that?
Yes, sir.
Are you telling them you're ambitious?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
saying yes?
Yes.
To get ahead is say yes.
Yes.
Never say no. Guy says, can you go at midnight? Yep, I sure can. Yep, can I do it? Yep, yeah, I can. Yep. You will progress by saying yes to everything. Because when people know they can count on you, they'll raise you up. Don't say no. At your age, you say yes to everything. And then you'll progress. You have a great attitude. You have a great outlook. And I wish that we could give advice to your generation, your peers. Is there something that you think the world can do that we can get in through their heads? I mean, what do we need to do?
Kind of denormalize the whole sitting at home doing nothing, living off other people.
TikToker.
Exactly.
An influencer.
I want to be a
Exactly.
social media influencer.
Yeah.
Influence what?
Exactly.
Well, you're a jackass and you can go turn a four-wheeler upside down and get in the mud. I mean, I'm just saying, like, that people think they get a lot of views and a lot of followers and that they're going to be relevant. 5 years from now, they're not going to be relevant.
The sad thing is, what I've seen is a lot of the younger generation. I could say that now because he's way younger than I am. A lot of them think, okay, in order to be successful, I need to have a white collar job. Well, white collar jobs are now almost impossible to come by, and everybody looks down upon trades.
Yes, sir.
And
Not everybody. They used to.
Hang on. It's not seen as sexy. It's not seen as elegant. But
That's true.
you have HVAC, plumbers, mechanics, specialists, People that actually use their hands and turn a wrench making more than people who start out on Wall Street, people who start out as lawyers, people who start out as doctors. They didn't have to go through the stress of school, and they're actually doing something that they enjoy doing. They get to be presentable, they get to meet people, they get to enjoy what they do, and they're not doing grunt work. When you said a paid internship, my first thought was, okay, getting coffee for the people that, because everybody thinks of that when you go into a white-collar internship. But you're actually learning a hands-on skill that can benefit you for many, 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 many years. That is something that's really unique.
How do you get your license?
It's a good question. I need to look into that. Now you got to take a test and all.
So you have a homework assignment. You need to figure out how to level up and how fast you can get there. Tell everybody around you that you want to learn and want to grow and you want to keep moving up. And how do you get your own license? You need to study and you need to get more knowledgeable and more experience. But the value is in that license.
Yes, sir.
Because you can't even buy a damn AC unit.
Mike only wants you to get a license so that he can get his new AC units.
Hey, bro, I need you to buy me a unit. Now, I have a friend in Texas, has his license, but he doesn't have a license. He has a friend. He's very good at HVAC, but he has to pay a fee to this buddy of his that lets him use his license to buy the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
What a freaking monopoly. Just get the license and say, oh, yeah, you're a good tech. Okay, you can buy some equipment under my license. Okay, you're a good tech. Because they are going to want to do side work. They're all going to want to do stuff on the weekends. They're all going to do after hours.
Everybody wants to make extra money.
Does Morris Jenkins let you do that later?
Not really.
Not really.
No side work.
That's what it says in the contract?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I get that. I would, until you get the 1 year non-compete,
Yes, sir.
Then you can kind of do some stuff here and there?
I think so.
Okay, gotcha. Well, you want to follow the rules.
It's kind of cool.
But you want to follow the rules. You
Yes,
want to be
sir.
respectful, right? Because you want to keep learning. These guys are investing a lot of time, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of experience into you. You owe them a little bit.
I like that. I think it's pretty cool that Morris Jenkins puts you through that and makes that investment in people. I think that's really rare and unique now.
I'm just impressed that you're 19, you get up early, you do all the fundamentals of success right now. You're going to be successful. And what did I tell you about investing? That I would invest in you. Remember that?
I do remember it.
I turned around and I said, when you get your license and you're ready and you're ambitious, I looked at you and said, you are a good investment. And that's what I usually tell people, or not tell people, ask them. Good question. Are you a good investment?
Yes, sir.
If I was to invest money into you, do you think I would get a return on my investment?
Yes.
Absolutely. I believe that too. I do. I absolutely believe that. Okay. Garrett, still working on it.
Same here.
So it's a love. But no, so your friends, okay, or your acquaintances, sit them down one-on-one and say, are you a good investment? Make them think. Oh, I am lazy. They make them think. Because no one's asked them that question before. Are you a good investment? No, you're not. Why am I hanging out with you then? Right? Excuse me. What else you want to ask me? Come on, say anything.
I don't know.
You had all the questions in the world when we were over at my hunting cabin.
You answered them all.
Damn, I answered them all. Okay, we're done here. No, it's good. So, do you drive from your parents' house in Mount Pleasant to where?
I have a work van. I start from home.
No shit.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, you're good. So you take your van home?
Yes.
At 19. What's the insurance cost to drive a van like that at 19?
Got to be a lot.
Have you had any tickets?
Not yet.
Your clean record?
Well, at work, yeah.
Well, on your personal car.
My record should be clean.
How many tickets?
A couple.
How many?
I got lawyers. It's fine.
How many speeding tickets did you get?
I think like 3.
3 speeding tickets? Mustang?
None in the Mustang, actually.
What were you speeding in? Somebody else's car?
No.
He clearly does not want to answer that question.
No, I think it was my trucks.
And you were speeding?
Yeah.
Must have been late at night.
I mean, it wasn't like speeding. It was like 16 to 45.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's
Yeah.
speeding.
15 over, which is still reckless.
Yeah. Did you have any, like, reckless driving or just speeding?
Just speeding.
Night or morning or day?
Day.
During the day?
Mm-hmm.
Just cruising on the phone,
I was just driving.
just driving. What road was it on?
Gold Hill Road in Concord.
Concord police are pretty bad.
It was a state trooper.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
They hang
Ouch.
out. Yep. He was mean to you?
Nah, he was actually pretty cool.
Was he? All right. What else? You want to talk about anything? No. I'm glad you came. I told you I was going to keep it short and sweet. It's about 30 minutes. And Seth, 19 years old, ambitious, driven. Get up early. Your dad goes to the gym
Yes, sir.
early in the morning.
Not me, though. I don't
But
go to the gym.
But you get up early.
I do get up early.
Cool. And you go to work early. You're going to be successful.
I hope so.
Anyway,
Start your day.
Hey, learn from a 19-year-old. I'm very impressed. Hopefully later down the road we can talk after your 1 year thing's up. You get your license and you call me and say, hey, Mike, I want to go start my own heating and air thing.
Yes, sir.
You going to call me?
I will.
You will?
I will.
I'll mentor you, coach
Sounds
you,
good.
and you can make me some money.
Sounds good.
I'll plant a seed. You'll be my seed. See what I'm saying?
I get it.
I'd rather plant a seed than you, hungry, ambitious, driven. You've got work ethic, you got good parents. Sounds good to me. We'll sign off.
Cool.
This is Real Talk with Mike Burke. I'm on the air with Seth. Say your last name.
Kindley.
Kindley. I like the Kindley, like the kindling. Is it called kindling? The stuff that you use to start a fire.
Kindling.
Kindling. See, gotta have you for your brain. Kindley. Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.